not a deep class relative to quarterbacks in the draft. It is a really deep class relative to running backs. There are reportedly 12 to 15 running backs that could very well be selected between the first and third rounds. These are from NFL Rookie Watch. You see the names there: Genty, Hampton, Johnson, a couple of Ohio State guys, and Cam Scatterbo. You go to the next level, and there's Devin Neal, Harvey Etienne, Dylan Sampson, Jordan James, Donovan Edwards from Michigan, and then still, we're not done with these. Ollie Gordon, who was really good a couple years ago, not as good as a senior. Sanders, Martinez, Smith from SMU, and Hunter. When you look at those names, and there's a lot of them, Browns aren't taking one at 2, probably not taking one at 33. Third round, who are some guys that you think if they're there? I think the Browns have 2. I think it's like 60-something, 90-something. Which would you target as third-round guys?
Well, when I'm looking at this running back class, a couple things I want to look for. How many tackles are they breaking, and how often are they getting runs of 10 plus or more, what they call the explosive runs? Those are two indicators of big NFL success. We saw that last year with Bucky Irving, who, even though he tested poorly at the combine, was drafted, I think it was late in the fourth round by the Buccaneers, and he had the best rookie running back season of anybody in 2024. So I look at this class. There are a few guys that fit that mold for me. I don't think Caleb Johnson's going to be there at 60. I believe it's 67 that the Browns have in the third round. I think he's sensational. Like, I watched him play against Ohio State, and that was a one-dimensional Iowa team. And Johnson really had to do a lot by himself in that game in particular. And he's got a lot of explosiveness to his game. I think he goes second round somewhere. Same with Amarion Hampton. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ohio State guys, if they don't go in if they don't go in at the end of the first round, they don't get out of the second round. Then we go into round 3. RJ Harvey from UCF fits in that explosive category. And lately, I'm kind of catching Cam Scatterbo fever a little bit. Thinking about him more, going the combine next week. He's a guy I'm really excited to see how he does, because this is a guy who, in some ways, you look at him, he looks like your prototypical throwback AFC North running back. And he's got a lot of power, balance, and just the ability to make chunk plays. He may never be a guy who rips off an 80-yard run, but he's going to keep ripping off chunks of 15, 20, 30 yards. He's got incredible balance, elite as a receiver, and the way he played against Texas in that Peach Bowl playoff game, sensational. I thought he was outstanding in that game, and you could argue he was the big reason that Arizona State got back in that game and really pushed Texas all the way into double overtime in that game. So he's a guy I really like. Outside of that group, other guys I like with those explosive numbers: Damian Martinez, Jarquez Hunter, both guys who have good explosive run rates. Watch a little bit of Hunter. There's a lot I like, especially playing well in the SEC. I got to watch a little bit of Damian Martinez to kind of get more of a feel for him, but he put up good numbers as well. No shortage of running backs to pick from, but that's kind of the cluster that I personally would be looking at as far as options for the Browns.